Hello there, everybody. Inu Master here with some little bit of sad news. So we did a podcast yesterday, me, Paul, and Donnie, and we lost the audio of Donnie and Paul. So we haven't talked about maybe redoing it yet. We talked about everything we wanted to, and it'd just be awkward probably to go through it all again. So this week we probably won't have one come out. Really sucks, as it would have been our second one to be put out there. We were really excited, and it went really well. So possibly you might see one show up, but if not, I decided to just make this real quick. I'm just going to go down through everything that we talked about real quick. So this will probably be like 10 minutes tops, not even. So first thing we went through was, is it right to pick up girls in a dungeon? We all liked it. Still looking forward to it. Great. We all think that pretty much the main character right now isn't even in focus. Like, it's more on the goddess. So we feel more about the goddess than we do about the main character, Bell himself. Looking at the girl, the one that released that monster to attack Bell. Pretty sure they didn't show it, but we're pretty sure it's the same goddess that was at the banquet. So that would be interesting. We're looking forward to the new characters that they're going to introduce that come part of the gang, that we're assuming become part of the family because of the opener. So we're excited about that. So overall, really good, really good. Looking forward to the next episode a lot when he gets to be able to use the new dagger that the goddess is about to give him. So that was good. Then we talked about Fate's Day Night. Once again, good, and once again, we're looking really forward to the next episode because we want to see if Berserker and Gilgamesh actually go at it. I have the idea that it probably will get disturbed. We probably won't see them fight. But that was pretty much that. Because Donnie and Paul, they already know what happens because they've seen the original. So looking forward to that. To the next episode. Did really well. What else did we talk about? Talked about Plastic Memories. So they revealed that she is going to die. 2,000 hours. We were really upset. Well, I was upset about that. Donnie called it. And we technically all called it. We all knew that that was the road that they were going to be going down. So I equated like 2,000 hours. Fuck, that's 83 days. That's all we got. Maybe they'll do something with it. Maybe she'll stay alive. Who knows? But if it's just a 12-episode arc or a 12-episode season and that's it, and that's the end of the series, we're pretty sure that it's just going to end with her dying. But it will hopefully be a good ride along the way. They didn't focus completely on the people, on the actual like people getting like the android or whatever you want to call it, them being brought back. They focused more on the group, on the girl and the guy and their work ethic, and which I liked. So I'm glad that they're not just going to focus strictly on their job. It's about them. That is their focus. It's those characters. So I'm happy about that. Looking forward to that. And we all like that one. Me and Donnie watched Punchline. I'm on edge about it. Donnie doesn't like it. He's going to drop it instantly. Really weird. It looks nice. It's not too fan servicey for me, so I'm going to enjoy it, hopefully. It seems a little bit maybe too immature, where it's not my exact type of humor. So I'm going to give it some shots. It's definitely nowhere near like the worst thing I've been seeing. It's definitely worth for me to keep watching at this point, because I want to see what happens. I want to see where it takes it. Some immature things, like I said, but other than that, pretty good, pretty good. Me and Paul watched Nisekoi, or Nisokoi, or whatever like that is. Good first episode. We agree that it had a good start, but not much happened. So, nothing happened other than, oh, I now like this guy, notice me. And that's all that happened. I like the girl now. I like her more than I did in the first season. First season, I absolutely hated her. This season so far, she's a lot better. And I think that's because she realizes her feelings and she wants to pretty much be with him. So she's being a little bit, not kinder, but going about it better, where I'm not as frustrated with her. The opener was good. I really liked the animation for the opener. Not so much the song, but they introduced kind of introduced the new girl that's going to be brought up in the season, which is probably another love interest, sadly. Paul thinks that it's going to be, we're going to have another key. 4 keys now, instead of just 3, which would be just outrageous. Too much keys. I don't give a shit about the lock anymore. Me and Paul both want Odenara to win, or how you pronounce her, the shy girl, the brown-haired shy girl. And that's pretty much it for Nisekoi. What else did we watch? Donnie and Paul both watched Seraph of the End, which they said second episode was just as good as the first episode. I did not watch this yet, so I can't say too much about it. But what was discussed was that they were worried that it might. After the first episode, they liked it so much that they were worried the second episode was just going to like go downhill and it's just not going to be as good. Second episode, just as good. So I'll probably take a look at that. And they definitely suggested out of the other two that they suggested, which would have been Arsalan. They want me to watch that too, but they said both were really good. Apparently, Arsalan, they had this fight scene where they pretty much, we should retreat. We're not going to win. But it's like, God damn it, we're not retreating. We're going to fight. And then they win because the guys go in oil and get burned to death or something. I don't know. I'm not a big. I don't care about spoilers for that stuff. So it's whatever. So those were those two, Arsalan and Seraph. Then there was Gunslinger. I watched it, didn't like it, awful. Stopped halfway through. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish it at this point. This episode, the second episode. Paul didn't even give it a shot. He's pretty much done with it. But they try to explain too much, and they don't. They try to explain too much, and then they don't explain enough either, which is my problem. Like, they give us all this information that doesn't really. I guess it's the important stuff, but then there's like the other stuff that I just don't understand. Like, why are the two main characters friends, the redhead guy and his little friend girl, that are related to the pink-haired girl? They just randomly show up now. They're here in the not specified yet future or something like that. I don't know. Where all these people are disappearing, which they talked about in the first episode. I don't remember them talking about them turning into sand, but they definitely talked about them disappearing. And then they come here to fight themselves. They're from alternate reality, given to us by a prophet of crows, saying the world's gonna end. Yeah, it's really weird. Don't like it that much. Paul said that this is more about an adaptation from a game. Maybe the game's good. Maybe the game had a better story. I don't know. Or maybe it just doesn't transfer well into an anime. I'm not sure. But not liking it. Probably gonna get dropped. I may give the third episode a try. I may finish, if I even finish the second episode. We talked a little bit about Digimon. We're still looking forward to that. Still no information on it though. And that's pretty much the big stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the major things that we talked about. We had a little bit of bullshitting here and there. But that's it. Oh, I watched My Teen Romantic Comedy, but they haven't caught up yet. I think it was a good episode. Didn't fully understand everything that was being said. Like, I don't. I'm assuming they didn't like what Hiki did about, like, putting him out there. He was the one that got the blunt force. Like, he was the one that gets these, like, the separation, pretty much, and they don't like that's how he deals with it. Like, he puts himself below everyone else or something like that. That's what I got from it, at least. So, I hope he gives a really good talk to that blonde-haired girl, though, because I really don't like her. And I thought that was going to happen when they were at the convenience store, but sadly he just kind of pushed her aside. Maybe she's not worth his time. Oh yeah, Paul talked about Food Wars. That looks good, so I'll give that a shot, definitely. Because the animation looks good, and I like cooking shows in general. And he said it's very decent, at least, so give that a shot. He also suggested Baby Steps. Baby Steps is still good. And Donnie was talking about watching Battle Blood Battlefront. I don't know. It sounds like something from Angel Beats. It sounds like one of the Angel Beats names that they were giving their team. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. Once again, if this doesn't come out, or when this comes out, maybe within the next day or two we'll re-record and put an actual podcast. But I wouldn't expect that as of now, because it's pretty much going to cover all this that I just stated and maybe some extra stuff. But, so, I just want to put that out there just in case there was anyone actually waiting to see if we made a new one, which is very rare, I know, because we just started. But I thought I'd do this. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe be seeing you later this week with an actual podcast. If not, see you next week for sure when we have all the audio problems solved and hopefully at a better quality. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed, and talk to you later.